Are you ashamed to have him see you get in trouble?
Stop it!
This would be a great one to put on Facebook, wouldn't it?
Stop!
You don't want people to see how you really act?
Stop!
There. No. Listen to your dad. What was your question to her?
My question is what could she have done? And all the things that...
Get out of the room, Carter!
All of the things have one common element to them.
I already answered this question.
What was the answer again?
Getting you upset.
Okay. No. You're not going to push away. I understand that you've gotten me upset. But there's something you did that would have made me get upset. What did you do repeatedly that would have made me and your mom get upset with you? Because you did the same thing to your mom. What do you think your mom got upset with you about?
Not listening to you.
Not listening. But that isn't why your mom got upset, is it, Mom? I don't think it was because you weren't listening. Because
Stop talking about this.
you didn't answer my question. And your mom said, have you answered your father's question? And she said, finish chewing and answer your dad's question.
And I did.
And you took another bite off the table, off of your plate. And that's what made your mother angry.
I told you not one more bite and for Dad to take your plate. And you snuck a bite before Dad took the plate.
So what exactly would have gotten your mother upset?
Stop talking about this.
Okay, we're going to clear it up. The reason your mother and I are upset at you is because you didn't listen. You didn't listen. You didn't hear what we said.
Or she heard and
Chose not to listen.
and chose to disobey.
That's the problem.
That's where I get mad.
That's where I got mad also. Initially, I got upset at you, Allison, because you pushed your plate and you said, I'm done, and you ran away.
I was going to get something.
You did not ask to be excused. You did not tell us what you were doing. You got up from the table and you walked away.
So, with you walking away, we took your dinner plate and we put your dinner plate away. Then you came back in the room and did what?
Started screaming.
Started screaming. And you were asked to leave the table and stand in the corner to think about what you did wrong.
Just want to stop talking about this.
Well, at that point, after 2 minutes, I said, Allison, come on back to the table. And at that time, what did you do?
Sit there.
You chose to disobey me.
Because I was still thinking.
And then, but I don't remember your mouth being broken and saying, Dad, I'm still thinking about it. Can I have a few more minutes? That would be called communication. And then I called you, and then I called you again. And you did what? What did you do?
I want to stop talking about this.
Oh, I think it needs to be talked
Get
about.
out, Carter.
You don't worry about your brother. You should worry about yourself.
Get away from me.
So what did you do the second time I called you?
Sit there. And I want to stop talking about this.
I don't think we need to stop talking, because I really think there might be a little bit of a problem.
I don't think there is, and I want to stop talking about this.
Do you need hearing checked?
No.
Do you understand the words that we are speaking to you?
Yes.
What does disobey mean?
Not to listen.
Choosing not to listen?
And you already know that.
So what you're telling me is that you don't respect me enough to listen.
And I want to stop talking.
Do you feel bad? Is that why you want to stop talking about it?
No.
You don't feel bad?
I just want to stop talking.
Have you learned anything from this?
Can you tell me what you learned?
And not to disobey.
Not to do what?
Disobey, and you're just making me repeat it. 'Cause you can hear it, but you're just wanting me to repeat it.
Did you learn any other lessons?
I'm not sure you're learning anything right now.
Stop talking.
Maybe she should write a paper on what disobeying means and she can read it to her classmates.
No.
I think that is a fine idea, Mom.
No.
I think she needs to I think instead of writing a paper,
The consequences.
I think that she should write an illustrated document saying this is what happened when you disobey your parents, and show in the story how one character disobeys what the father figure in the story is asking the child to do, and having the child disobey.
I don't want to do anything.
And I think that should be a good. She can draw the little characters, and then she can make up a
story
little
about it.
story, and then Mrs. K can have her read it in front of her classmates.
Or she
No,
could
that'll just embarrass me even more, and that'll just make me even mad.
That's what's called consequences to your actions.
we could always have her presented at the assembly.
Yes, that would be a good place
Why?
I just don't want to. I want to stop talking about this right now.
to. You don't have that choice.
When we feel you understand why you are in this position, we'll consider letting you get down.
I already know why.
Why? Other than disobey. There were several incidences this last 45 minutes.
Because I wasn't listening.
No, it wasn't that you weren't listening, honey. It's that you chose. You actively chose not to listen to us. You took the time to say, I'm not going to listen to what they say, and I'm not going to do what they ask me to do.
No, I didn't.
That's what you did. You actively told your mom and dad, no, I am not going to do what you asked me to do, no matter what you say. And by you sitting there and not listening to us, that's exactly what you did. That's what we're trying to get you to understand. And if this is how you're going to learn, we're going to have these conversations more often. Does it make your head hurt? Do you know how your head hurts right now? Where it's overloaded with information? what your mom and I are trying to get you to say.
I want to stop talking.
Okay. We can stop talking if you can answer this question. Okay? Give me a second to set the question. All right. Are you ready to answer the question? Here's the question. Do you think at any point from the time this started till now that you did something wrong?
Yes.
So you admit you did something wrong. Okay. What was that you did wrong?
Disobeying my mom.
That's all?
And Dad. And then stop talking. And Carter's looking at me. Stop looking.
Carter didn't do anything wrong.
I
You
want
did.
him to stop doing that.
We're going to be done talking to you right now. But your punishment for acting this way is you're going to sit here until it's time to go to bed. The only way you can get up is to go to the bathroom and come back. You will sit here and you will practice your spelling words. And then, after you're done, to your mom's satisfaction, you will start drawing a story of how you disobeyed your parents. And that's what's going to happen. And you will do this every day until the story's completed. As soon as you get home, I will pick you up from school, you will sit in the chair, and you will draw how you disobeyed your parents over and over again. And that will be your punishment. And then, if you do it satisfactory, your mom and I will consider not making you read it in front of your class. But if you act up and you make it hard, like you're doing right now, you will. You will read it in front of your class. Them are